Alright, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about how to take profit, a stable profit, which is most critical if you're trading in um, using margin because even if you make nine profits and lose once, you can still get liquidated, right? So the most important is being stable income. And how can we do that? Let's get into that. Before we start, I predicted in my previous videos that we might see a big downward um, trend, a correction coming, and it seems like it's actually happening like that. Crazy, right? So make sure you trade safely and don't take a long position right now until this correction is finished. Okay, so let's get into that. So first one, Fibonacci 618 area. I've repeatedly said this so many times in my previous video. This is so critical. This is number one rule you have to take. 50% profit and wait. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Okay, so for example, let's go to higher time frame because not many of you trade in like 5 to 10 minute time frame. So for example, okay, so if you learn how to count in wave theory, that you would know that this is the bottom, right? Not only because of the wave theory, because also you see the trend line. This was the support line, right? So that would be upward movement. You can expect that much at least, right? If you know how to draw a line. Very simple. So for example, if you went long position here, where would you take your profit? First profit. Okay, so this is the start and the bottom, right? So you would just simply draw like this. 0, 1, and you would take your first profit at 618 area. Okay. Um, okay, so 618 area is right here. Right here. Okay, so you see that there was a bump here, and then you would wait. So you take 618 area, 50% of your profit, you wait. If it goes up more, you take another 50%. And if it goes up here, then you would take the rest. Okay, this is my number one rule. So if you take 50% here and then it comes down, you can still reclaim and then you can expect, okay, my countings are wrong, but still you make profit. Okay, and same thing here and same thing here. Okay, so that's number one. And it can happen to also upward movement. For example, say, okay, this is a huge one. So if you took short position here or here or here or here, anywhere, because you see that, oh, it seems like it's gonna go down crazy. Okay, so where would you take your first profit? Right here. Okay, second here. And next one you wait, but it doesn't come. It bounced back. Okay, so now it seems like the trend has changed and it's gonna go up. So you can wait until it comes back here and then take rest of your profit, or you see that it's a clear impulse. Okay, it's a clear impulse, meaning okay, new trend has started. So you would probably take your rest of the profit here or midway here. Okay, so that's how you would do it. It works on smaller time frames. So let's go to 1 minute. You know what? It works on every single um, time frame. So that's 1 minute, okay? So 6-1, look at that, boom, goes up. 5, it didn't touch, but after here, there, it didn't touch, so you would take rest of the profit. Probably here, but you would have had to wait up until here, okay? So sometimes you would have to know by your heart whether, okay, so there are a lot of people thinking they want to take profit here, so they would just leave their limit sell here, a little bit above. That's what I usually do, and so there is pressure going upward, okay? So this is 1 minute. So even right now, it has fall, right? So you would simply draw Fibonacci, top to bottom. You would take 50%, 50%. Okay, and then it might go back down or it might go up here and then rebound. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, candles, divergence, volume, and neckline. Okay, so the candles, you have to learn the candles from Google. So you have to learn about Tamil, the how it looks like. If it looks like this, if it looks like this, if it looks like this. Okay, so these are telling you that trend has changing. And how can you tell? From the look of candles, but it does not work on Hakinish candle. It works on regular candles. And also, I recommend you to check the candle, the patterns or uh, the how the candles look like in higher time frame from 30 minutes and above only. Okay, number two is divergence and volume. So divergence. So once you're in a short position and it's going down, okay? But once you see there is a divergence, clear divergence, then you can expect, okay, so there might be a trend upward change. And volume, um, let's go to volume here. So, for example, you're in a short position here, and you see that volume pumps, okay? There's a spike on volume. Spike of volume always indicates there could be a possible trend change. So you would be careful. These are telling you, these are signs, okay? Number four is neckline. Okay, so neckline. So as you can see, there are some necklines here, here, and so on, where they would resist, they would support, and higher time frame, it works more. Okay, so for example, you see that there is a neckline right here, and the more neckline, the stronger. For example, if there's a double, I cannot see one right now, but if you go here, let's see, there's a double here, and there was a resist here, and they went back up, but again, there was a resist here again, and so on. So you would start having to look for the neckline and support resistance. Follow the big to small trend. Okay, so for example, in 1 minute right now it's going up, right? But if you go to um, 30 minutes, is it going up? No. Right now, where are we? Yes, right now it is coming down. Okay, so you always have to follow the higher time frame trend. Most important. Okay, and short on downtrend, vice versa. Yes. Okay, so right now we're in a short position, right? Because it is downward trend. So you would take short position here, 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 and so on. But you do not take long position in a downward trend because it's too dangerous. You don't know when it's gonna go down again, and vice versa. In a um, long position will be only if it's going up trend. Okay, what else? Yes, this is also a very good method that I previously showed you guys. So, for example, where is a okay, so let's say this is a trend line right here. So you would just simply draw. Okay, so this is upward. So what did I just tell you? Always take long position. Okay, so you would take long here. You wait until it comes down. Take long here. You wait. Okay, and then here I would take long position here, but then it went back down, so I would just stop my position here, still make profit, okay, because it's higher than my regular position. Again, here it went back up, I wait because it has broken the trend line, so you don't know when it's gonna fall down. So it went back up and so on, but then you would start drawing again and repeat. But normally, in this case, you can use Fibonacci to take at 618 area like here, which is usually the normally the midline. So 618 area or the normal line. Okay, these are quite, you see that they hit, rebound, hit, rebound, hit, rebound, and resist, and so on. You can see that, right? These are very strong indicators that you should be using right now if you're trading. And so on. If you're, for example, downward trend, here I would take short position only, right? So, so short here, you wait. Since it broke, I would be careful, but it went up, so I would take short here, take profit a half or Fibonacci, and then I would take short here, but it went up, right? It broke the line. So you would wait and not wait, you would clear your position right away because the trend changed to upward now from here. So this is downward trend. This is now upward trend. It has changed. Okay, so these are some small tips that you should be studying and using while you're trading. There are much, much more, and I'll teach you guys that later in the future. Okay, so safely trade, and I'll see you next time.